In this lecture, I'm going to be discuss about experimental measurement of heat of reactions. So the experimental measurement of the heat of reaction or enthalpy change is known as calorimetry. The name evidently finds its origin in the unit of heat that is known as the calorie. The heat given out or absorbed in a chemical reaction is measured in a suitable apparatus called calorimeter. So this calorimeter is a device. By using that device we can measure the heat of the reaction of the process, or you can find the specific heat of any substance. What is the principle of calorimeter? A principle of calorimetry states that if there is no loss of heat in surrounding, the total heat lost by a hot body equal to the total heat gained by a cold body. Means heat lost by hot body is equal to heat gained by cold body. But for this we have to keep the system isolated, so the heat cannot transfer to the surrounding. So these calorimeters vary considerably in their construction and designs. They are adapted to suit the requirements of the particular reaction under study. For instance, to measure the heats of reaction involving solution only, gases, very reactive chemicals, etc. Different types of calorimeters are employed, but in this lecture we will discuss about two types of common calorimeters. Okay, so first is water calorimeter and second is bomb calorimeter. Water calorimeter. So this is a convenient apparatus for finding the heat changes accompanying chemical reactions taking place in solutions. So in this image you can see the construction of water calorimeter. The apparatus consists essentially of a water bath with thermally insulated walls. So here this wall is insulated, so the heat cannot transfer from inside to outside. A reaction chamber consists of two limbs is suspended in the water bath. Through the lid of the water bath pass thermometer that records the temperature variations and stirrer that stirs water in the water bath. A known quantity of water, say W grams, is taken in the water bath and its temperature is noted. So in this buckets we have a water, and first of all we have to measure the temperature of the water initially. We have to put one thermometer inside to measure the temperature of the water and one stirrer which rotate the water, so the heat is distributed around the bucket. The reacting substances are filled in the two limbs. So there are two limbs here. Okay, we want to mix these two. So the reacting chamber is now turned upside down in position 2 to allow the solution to mix. First both are in separate limbs. Now when we move 180 of limbs, what happened that both the solutions are mixed and reaction will be take place. So they react and the heat produced during the reaction is taken up by water, raising its temperature. So whatever the process is done, it develop the heat, okay, and that heat absorbed by the water and the temperature of the water is increased. If the rise in temperature the final reading minus initial reading in T degree centigrade, the heat absorbed by the water Q is equal to given by Q is equal to W into 1 into T calories. Okay, but heat produced in the reaction is equal to heat absorbed by the water. Hence, the heat of the reaction can be calculated. So, first of all, we have a water, and at initial temperature, you can find the enthalpy of the water, okay, by using the specific heat of the water. And after reaction, when the temperature is increased, and if you measure the heat or enthalpy of the water, and if you subtract the heat of both the water, you will get the heat of the reactions of the two substances. Second is bomb calorimeter. This apparatus was devised by Berthelot in 1881 to measure the heat of combustion of organic compounds. Okay, organic compounds mean coal, petrol, diesel, etc. are organic. So here this is a construction of bomb calorimeter. A modified form of the apparatus shown in figure consists of a sealed combustion chamber called a bomb containing a weighed quantity of the substance in a dish along with oxygen under about 20 atmospheric pressure. The bomb is lowered in water contained in an insulated copper vessel. So this is our copper vessel in which there is a combustion take place. Okay, if you add the powder of any organic compounds, you have to ignite that combustion, that particular part, so that heat is generated and the outside water temperature of the water is heated. So the outside water temperature is increased, so you have to measure the temperature with the use of thermometer and find the enthalpy of the water. This vessel is provided with the stirrer and a thermometer reading of a degree. It is also surrounded by an outer jacket to ensure complete insulation from atmosphere. The temperature of water is noted below. The substance is ignited by an electric current. After combustion, the rise in temperature of the system is noted on the thermometer and heat of combustion can be calculated from the heat gained by water and the calorimeter. So calorific value of a coal is measured with the use of this type of bomb calorimeter. So bomb calorimeter is used to measure the calorific value of organic substance by igniting it and to increase the outside water temperature. Okay, so this is about bomb calorimeter. Thank you very much for watching this video.